Okay. So, okay. One of my favorite shows on the Food Network is Chopped. That was kind of stupid, wasn't it? But no, that was my favorite Food Network. One of my favorites, I suppose. And this episode that I watched today was veterans. So they had 3 Army and 1 Navy person on the show, and they competed against each other. And I was really, really happy to see this episode and to know that they could totally bring it when you were presented with some really disgusting ingredients or things that you would never put into your own mouth. And they turned it into something that was really good. But I was really happy that the 2 people that I predicted out of the 4 ended up in the final dessert round. So it was a hard pick. But of course, with me being former Army, I rooted a little bit more for the Army guy, and he actually won. I completely forgot what his name was. It was Robbie something. I should have wrote that down. I don't know why I didn't write that down. But he was a bald guy, and he really, really did do an excellent job. It was weird because he never seemed really stressed. Not like some of the hundreds of other people I have seen on Chopped. He really knew what he was doing. Wow. I'm just like really happy that he won. And I'm really happy that I got to see this episode because I love Chopped, like I said. Maybe one day I'll be on there. However, I think when it comes to the dessert round, I probably flunk because I don't have a sweet tooth. And when I go to restaurants and I order, if I don't order dessert before the main entree, I'll never get to it because I just don't have a sweet tooth. I literally have to force myself to eat dessert first. Isn't that sad? I mean, most people like the sweets, but I have a meat tooth. If you gave me a steak or a couple of slices of bacon and then some vanilla ice cream, I'm going to pick the steak or the bacon over the ice cream. And other people are the opposite. I would pick the steak or the bacon over any type of sweet thing. So, I don't have a sweet tooth. The dessert round is always the hardest round for me to try to figure out, well, what could you make with those ingredients? Because I don't have I don't know. Sweet to me is a bacon-wrapped fig. Which a lot of people are grossed out by that, but it's actually really good. Bacon-wrapped figs are an excellent dessert in my opinion. It's savory, it's got that little bit of meat, and it's sweet, which I don't really care much for. I end up eating the bacon and tossing a fig. But that's really the only way I can eat a fig is if you wrap it in bacon. But, yay! I got to see. I'm so happy I saw this episode. Anyway, I gotta go. There's another episode of Chopped on, and since I'm in a very good mood, thanks to a glass of wine and the fact that there's something on TV that I actually like watching, I'm going to go and relax and watch my show and sip on my wine. Have a good night.